Happy Thursday, everybody. Good morning. All the indices are in extreme overbought condition. This is day trading only. You can see these levels are near sell zone, red area, and this is where you want to be taking profits or looking to short. At the higher we go, the better the short would be. Same thing on Nasdaq. That was S&P 500 before. Nasdaq also you can see was in the sell zone and came to neutral zone, not going towards sell zone again. And you can see this is Dow Jones, same story here, and this is Russell 2000, same story. So I do expect a pullback short term. You should be looking to uh, take profits or short slightly. The higher we go, the better the short, and inversely, if it comes back down in the green area, look to buy. And if you look at Bitcoin, you can see here Bitcoin also came to the buy zone, bounced multiple times from the green line, and came to the sell zone. Easy trades here. You can see as soon as this was here around 620 1826 and 3% pump easily, you could have easily taken a 3% profit in one day and exited. So easy trades here. Let's review other also indices and long-term analysis. Please hit the like button, guys. Only takes 1 second to hit the thumbs up button. I really appreciate that. All right, this is MES US 500. You can see we are going towards, possibly if you're a bull, we could go touch 68.36, and if you're a bear, we could go into this green area. Right now we are in the middle, so RSI, in case if it comes to green line, you want to buy. If it comes to red area, you want to sell. All right, let's go to daily chart. And this is cycle analysis on SPX. Looking for a cycle low from now until mid of Feb. So we are getting a bounce. We are in this chop range. Go higher, go down, go higher, go down, lower high, lower low. And today is critical. Are we going to get another lower low? Or are we going to go break out of this previous high and make a new high, new change in trend? We don't know. Cycle analysis is saying we could go lower. So keep an eye. Amazon earnings today after close. So that could decide, that could move the market. Okay, so if the earnings are bad, it could come back down to fill some of this gap. If it is good, it could go higher. So just keep that in mind. Now let's review Bitcoin. And sorry, before I go to Bitcoin, let's review Nasdaq NDX chart. And NDX, same story here, kind of in the middle. And there's a gap at the top, gap at the bottom, right in the middle. And then Dow Jones is very bullish, actually, to be honest, closing above all moving averages yesterday. So very nice. Let's see if it goes. There are no gaps at the top, only gaps at the bottom. And Russell 2000 also make a higher low. It needs to break above all moving averages and then a couple of gaps at the top, so it could do that as well. And now let's go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin looking very good. Trying to close above these moving average, 50 moving average, red and yellow lines. Still not able to do that. A close above that, then there will be resistance on this white line around 102K. Let's see if it can do that. BTC futures kind of stuck here. Just remember there's this big gap around 77K that looks like a target. It could be a magnet at some point. They could try to go fill that. Ethereum consolidating here below all moving averages. Huge gap down on Ethereum futures. Just remember, a pump will fill this gap, a dump will fill this bottom gap around 22.36. US oil, very bearish candle, but oil miners are good. They were holding nicely. So let's see if we're going to finally go higher. It's below all moving averages, so that's going to now act as a resistance, but it's coming into some nice support area here. Like if you draw a box here, this whole area, this whole box, nice area here. So it could, the lower it goes, the better the support, because last time since September we were coming back in this area and bouncing. So this gonna act as a good support. It's not gonna break down very easily. If we get a good pump, that's going to be very healthy for all the oil miners like CNQ. CNQ now trying to recover. Let's see if it's in front of a lot of resistance here. You can see a lot of moving average. It really needs to break out of this to be bullish. So we'll see what happens. XLE also trying a lot. Yesterday was a good close above all moving averages. Today also it needs to close above 200 moving average, blue line. And then there's a gap here around 91. So we'll see if it can do that. SU also very bullish. Earnings also were very good. Earnings on revenue is little lower, but earnings are pretty good. So let's see if it can break out of that. Green pre-market. And let's keep moving. Hang Seng Index, China by the dip. trying to fill this gap around 21,285. Bond market very bullish above all moving averages. Looks to buy the dip. If we get a dip, back test, or if we're gonna go straight higher, we don't know. We'll see. TLT, same thing here. Big gap here actually, so they could bring it back to fill this gap. So just keep that in mind. Natural gas also looking very bullish. This gap is still not filled. They probably want to fill this top gap 3.47, fill this, then come back down. We don't know. Gold also getting a 7 count sell signal, so we got to be careful. Big gap here around 27.71, still not filled. Silver just consolidating, making a flag, also getting a 7 count sell signal. Copper, massive move. I was saying copper is gonna also follow gold, so massive move yesterday. Now just consolidating. Sugar finally inverse head and shoulder. You can see left shoulder, head, right shoulder trying to break out now. And wheat also holding here. Let it close above this blue line. Corn by the dip, looking very bullish. Dollar also finally going higher in this nice support area. Comes back, tests this again. Came here yesterday, bouncing. So this area is acting as a nice support. This green area. In terms of stocks, Apple could be a good buy here. You could wait for it to go touch these blue lines. There are a couple of gaps here. Inversely, there are also gaps at the top. Google had a bearish day yesterday, but holding right on the support, red lines. It could hold here and then go higher, fill this top gap, earnings gap, or if it breaks down, there is also a gap in the bottom here. So it's right in the middle. We don't know where it's going to go from here. Keep that in mind. And then NVDA finally going first close above 200 moving averages, so very bullish close, and also up almost 1.6% pre-market, so looking very healthy here. NVIDIA. Tesla kind of down 3% yesterday. Big support here around mid 320s. If this does not hold, then there's a big gap here around 243, then big gap here around 216. AMD bad earnings, holding here. I don't know what's going to happen. Could go lower. We have to look into weekly chart. Could come to 90s, low 90s. So keep that in mind. Qualcomm had a bad earnings, and again backtesting a lot of support here. That's about it. If there are any particular stocks you want me to review, guys, put a comment in the description. MicroStrategy had an earnings, just kind of flat, changing their name to Strategy now, they were saying. So, but again, I think this gap at 278 should be filled at some point. And lastly, VIX is holding strong. A breakdown can fill this gap. That means market is going up. If a breakouts to fill the stop gap, that means market is going down. We'll see how things line up here. Um, that's it for today. Have a good day, and please hit the like button on your way out. Take care. Bye.